Okay, so it's another Sunday fun day, and today we are going to be testing the E46 again. So it's Sunday fun day. Sunday fun day. Sunday fun day, and I think Captain is the first person that's going Maybe know the wear red going on Sunday. No, this one I just read where I just see.
I even said
E46, E46 compact. So here is almost like a Formula 1 track. Things are ongoing at every point in time. Now another valve cover be this. Now today when I buy this one. Or even the leak. Okay. So they have to fix that here. Fine. Just there with your one ball. So this is a small salad gathering we are having. The sun is still out. I don't know say na you. So part of the cars. Eddie, yeah? Part of the cars that came out today. This Mustang. Acura, but I think it's stock. There's a 663 up somewhere there. Due to the current cost of fuel, I think everybody is coming out with as reliable of a car as possible. That's what everybody is trying to. And there's one nice M3. Yeah. F9, F8, not F, E90, sorry. So whenever I'm saying headers, these are why. I mean, these are brand new headers. These are what usually go there. These are headers are manifolds, yeah. You see this has its catalytic converters, space for catalytic converters. Headers are made in such a way, yeah, there are none of those. Yeah, so this is one of it, and this is the second one. They are made in such a way where they allow for maximum airflow. Your catalytic converters are restrictive. They don't allow the engine to breathe, but without those you are able to produce more power and the engine is able to breathe better. So, and they sound way better. And there are some of them that are called equal length headers. These ones I don't think they're equal length, because on equal length from here to here, from the distance from here to here and the distance from here to here have to be the same thing. So that's why they call them equal length header. Okay, so it's another Sunday fun day, and today we are going to be testing the E46 again. We put in headers last week, and yeah, headers and an angle kit, so hopefully we'll get better performance from that today. And yeah, Captain is getting an interview done. DWP2 has C6 G-Wagon and an E34 muffler. My white boy. So that's white boy coming with the E46 M50 turbo. Crazy as view. Crazy as view. It's been a minute I've seen this guy. They are loving out since this year. This is the first time this guy is coming out this year. M50 double important. Really beautiful, easier to Blue Angel Eyes. Now the first time I see this guy this year, oh. Nice one. Nice one. Beautiful car. Ah, he has a Mustang, oh. Crazy. Crazy. He just punched the line. He's punching the line. Crazy. Where's the muscle? Where are you punching from? Okay, I don't see him. Wicked. So now I think he's trying to put some hood pins on that. But this build basically took Captain like a month to put together. Aside from the wait time of all the parts that were ordered.
Ayanka gwada filing machine, Ayanka she boxer. I ran out. Filing machine the karamu. Yake ta ba. Kuma zai ta bending din shi.
Are you serious? He just brought in this wicked. This an SEC. No, not SEC. This is what's this? SL 500 SL. Now V8 there inside this motor. Hi. 500 SL. You need wheels though. You need wheels. Ooh, the interior is tired. It must have sat for a minute. It must have sat for a good minute. But this is a gem. 500 SL. Wow. Imagine he can get a kit for this as an automatic. That's true. They just pick two, one, just join them together. So this SEL. The owner just told me now that he has another SEL in Jaws. SL, sorry, in Jaws. And this one now, what we are going to do on this, we'll have to redo the interior wheels and tires, monoblocks like the one on that one. But this wheel, I would have advised they kept this, but it's still too small. It's small. This needs to look as aggressive as possible. It's beautiful, bro. And the body is still so in pristine condition. This is the only dent I have seen here. Here, that's the only dent I have seen. But the soft top is so tired. I mean, I'm not seeing anything really wrong with it aside from the love of all this. And it's worn out. It's worn out. Wow. 500 SL. I'm so happy I'm one of the people seeing one of these, man. Back in the early 2000s, this was the most mafia looking car you could ever get. This was the pinnacle of luxury. The 500 SL Mercedes-Benz. I think this is a 2000 or 2001 car, and this one is an original SL. But unfortunately, it has sat for so long, and the interior is tired. We have the soft top, drop top. It's tired too, but back then this was one of the best things you could ever get for yourself. Let me show you guys the engine. This has I think it's going to be like at least a 5-liter V8, because if you look at this, you'll see that there's this engine that comes in the 230 C230 compressor. This looks like it. That's the 4-cylinder compressors. So they just got 2 of these and they joined them together. So I'm thinking that's this 230 compressor used to be like the captain is saying I should drive this one. I have strength to drive this one. So I'm driving the E46 VENOM, and it sounds way sweeter with this new exhaust. Sounds amazing. The headers, the headers and it sounds walai sweet. Walai, this looks sick. Sick. That's captain with the pit car. It was one we were waiting for. back, oh. Captain is going in next. Like I said, this is the first time this guy is coming out. The last. Captain wants to test white boy's guy. Captain wants to test the E46 drift car. That's the Turbo E46. We need a track here, man. That we can set up a track. This is too dangerous for the onlookers. Look at this, you cannot control the crowd. They are always moving up and down. And here in Abuja, here in Nigeria, we can tell one of these people to shift now, leave the track. Another person will pick up a knife and want to stab you, and you will just die for zero reason. So we need a track that we can probably barricade, we can probably do the needful for. And unfortunately for us, we used to use in here, but the craziest thing happened. A church, and I do not know where in the world that is allowed. A church rented, that's the Shelby. A church rented out this space, former track, and they're using it to host their service. Yeah, so this was our former track. I'll see if I can put videos up so you guys can see what it looks like. Well, yeah. We need space. We need our own track, and the government here they're not forthcoming with that. With everything, the Shelby is just brutal. Let me try and go and give you guys a look at the Shelby. So some guys from New Central came to interview Captain, and I think they are done. Look at this 4-door. I think this is an E39, E34. I think this is an E34. It is. It's not really an M5. It can't be an M5. I think this guy just badged it an M5. Or it's an E34. And here is this 4-door E46. E46 is quite popular here. It's not like they're quite popular. Very lovely cars to have. Let me see if there's anything else here that you guys might want to look at. And that's the owner of the Shelby. Now the first time you did. So we have more E46s. These are 4 doors. These are less desirable here, but they're still a good car to have. Here we have the Peugeots are more popular. And here's an E90. But there's the Shelby and the John Cooper Works Mini. I think this is a 2010 John Cooper Works Mini. This used to belong to Captain Awal at some point in time. That's why you see it with the Titan livery on it. But here's the Shelby. This has some upgrades done to it before it was brought to Nigeria. In the US, it got the Whipple supercharger, upgraded fuel, upgraded fuel lines and fuel pumps, upgraded intercoolers. It's a real GT500. And an amazing car. I've taken tons of pictures of this, and there's a video I intended posting here, but unfortunately I have not. That looks fun. Unfortunately I couldn't come around to finish editing that video. Mutumina Yane. Hey, you don't tell I see you. You don't tell I buy your market. Thank you. Now good to say. Hey, this one I leather, eh? No wahala. Hey, this is one of the oldest F80s in the country. Still clean, still very beautiful to look at. I think if at all I want to start my drift career, I want to use an F80. These cars have stupid potential, so much power. What I'll just do is get a white fab angle kit on it, and I think I'm good. An e-brake. That's all I'll do if I get this car, and I'll be able to drift it. But this car has spent a reasonable amount of time here in Nigeria, and she's still usable. I don't think they've had to open the engine for any reason. So white boy has exhausted his tires. I think he's out of tires. Wallahi, don't go this motor fit you die. So yeah, we're done for the day. Bro, no water. Are you serious? I sure like this is bro. Okay. The day is gone. We're done for today. And we had a pretty successful outing today. We had a turbo, we had it was pretty successful, I won't even lie. So hopefully next week or the week after I can make another YouTube video and show you guys. Because what we do is a bit repetitive, and if I keep just making the video without having something meaningful to show you guys, you won't enjoy it. So that's why it will be maybe next week or the week after, then I'll make another vlog like this and show you guys what's up.